AZ, welcome to our humble commode. Come on in.
Now, we do have like a lot of parties here, so it is a little messy. I'll give you guys that warning. You know, we like to live a little, what can I say?
This is like a nice little floral pattern we have going on here. This was gifted to us from Title Fight. They saw that we honored them as #1 in the Aura bracket, which not a lot of our subscribers watched, by the way.
Get it? Floral Green?
Yeah.
Like the album?
Exactly.
The Title Fight did?
I don't really listen to Title Fight like that, so we do have a lot of art. What I thought was funny about this was that, so we have a piece of art here. It says, "Be brave." The cactus is coming out of a pot here. And I think what they were trying to thematically get across is that the cactus is brave for persisting in the middle of a desert environment, but he's in a potted area, so there's nothing to be drawn from that.
The cactus is not a trench baby, to say the least. My grandmother gave this to me.
This shouldn't be here.
All of our interns kind of live here with us. It's like one of those big concept houses. If you remember the whole Jake Paul Teen Tent situation, it's kind of like that.
A lot of junk food. I was at over 200 pounds. Vagrants are taking up this space and using it for their own twisted pleasure.
It's kind of like punk and DIY. That actually might still be good. No, it's not.
I've been working on this new egg drop suit, and that's about as far as I've gotten with it. So
I guess someone was trying to brush their teeth in here. We have like, last time I checked it was like 12 or like 13 people, but we have enough sinks, I think. Let's see what we have in here.
Yeah, this is my first time looking in a minute. Okay, well, we're stocked up on beer and broccoli.
We pretty much just subsist off of Dunkin' Donuts and pizza. I don't see any of that in there. There's shrimp. I'm allergic to shrimp. I don't even like know who got that.
Come over with us to this little game area in the living room. You might recognize this guy. Night and day. It looks like we're uploading something. We'd show you AD, but this is private information. We got something good. It's cooking up right now on that. That was rendering and we closed it.
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite pieces that we have, one of my favorite installations. It's like one of those Vietnam era military blankets. Talk about a national tragedy, Vietnam. And it looks like someone was trying to, I guess, brush their teeth in the faux. That probably didn't work. Hey, show me your DJ set.
Oh yeah, so it's funny actually, Diplo was here the other night. He was telling us some crazy fucking stories from, what's the name of that festival? Burning Man?
Yeah.
Burning Man. So he showed us this little trick, right? Because he'd always have chicks over and they'd usually be like 15, 16, nowhere in his age group that would be acceptable in any like civilized society, I'll just say that. So basically, anyways, he'd be on Serato and he'd be kind of just flicking the tricks out, and so he'd be like this, get this, fade it to one side, and he'd be like, "Hey, I know you're 16. I have more money and clout than God, and we could do anything. This is Las Vegas. It's the city where all of it's possible.
Sin City.
And I'll take you on a trip you'll never forget, and it'll be like the magic carpet ride."
This is the first draft for, I'm writing a book on real estate. Obviously at NeoPunk, everyone that works with us, they're like an artist or like they're really into art. Catherine did she did like a self-portrait with a Sharpie. We have some interns right here already. They're, I guess, doing their own thing, playing video games.
This is why I love signing NDAs off on our interns. Check this out.
They don't do anything. They're like not there. Ah! 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 Yeah, see what I mean? So we got this speaker from Best Buy a couple days ago. We bought it, we kept the receipt with the sole intention of using it for the party, then returning it.
That's about 80% of the items in this house, by the way. So
stuff that we're gonna have to return in like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, let's check out the pool outside. The pool area, one of our interns, I don't know where he's at now, but he left his sock in here. Let's just, well, Yeah, like I said, we're next to the airport. I think this is my favorite part about the property. I literally did not even know palm trees can get this big.
Any of y'all seen the movie not Brother Bear, the one with Christopher Walken and the Family of Bears? You know the one I'm talking about?
Christopher Walken and the Family of Bears.
Look, it's an old Disney Channel movie. It's they have a family of bears, and the bear does
Brother Bear?
It wasn't Brother Bear. There's like a scene where the bear goes into the bar. It's a classic visual gag. He puts a quarter in a machine, and it's a piece of wood that rubs against his back like
Open season.
Not open season. It wasn't animated. I'm gonna recreate that scene for you right now with my ass, and that's what I just did on the tree. So
I'm just so glad our gardeners could keep at it for this long. I didn't even know palm trees could get this big.
let me show you the sun palm. Yep.
More interns out here. This is our cabana. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. And this is one of my favorite art installations. We had the guy who did all the props and set design for the live action Cat in the Hat movie. I loved that movie when I was a kid. I watched it every day when I was 3 or 4 years old. I had it on a DVD, and eventually we had to stop. We're also right next to the airport. So we had to like I would chew on the DVD. No one forced us to do it until it stopped working, so we couldn't watch it anymore. So this just like really reminds me of my childhood.
We've kind of cultivated a whole outdoor activity area. This is the wall run area. So, about as far as I've gotten with that.
You can actually see Trump Tower from here. I hate that guy. So this is an area where we make the interns fight each other. What we'll do is we will get like a big feast of Dunkin' Donuts and pizza. We will make them gorge themselves so they're nauseous. We sit 3 or 4 of them at one time in one corner. We spin them around as fast as we can, and we make them fight each other until someone either gets knocked out or we see blood. More interns out here. Again, it's the same thing. It's like it's literally nothing. Like they don't do anything.
Let's go see the bedrooms inside. I could come out on AD for my story on this. Wait 2 days. You'll get the full story on this. TMZ has tried to attack me, my family. They've been coming after my address.
This is like the bathroom that the interns use right here, if you want to get a closer look at that. They always go for the native shampoo, but native actually isn't that great for your skin. There's like a lot of bad shit in it that like it dries out your scalp. Black ice, that's my favorite scent.
Tell them about your see this, but this is inspired because of your love for Trucker Simulator. So
yeah, so I really like playing American Truck Simulator, and we're gonna take this room and we're gonna change it into an American Truck Simulator, like one of the full things where you have the wheel and you have the gear shifting and like all the ultra wide monitors, so it really feels like I'm playing. It really feels like I'm like working a job.
Otherwise, we're gonna turn into Backshot Simulator, but we'll show you the studio.
Hey, AD, don't let the door hit you or God split you. This is where we film our video essays. That's what the green screen here is for.
Top videos. We're talking about why is Deftones so popular again? Zoomer gaze. We're talking about
Playboy. Something's happening at Playboy Carter.
Something's happening with Jordan Carter.
We actually even had a TV installed there so that when me and Jupiter are lying in bed at night, we can just like watch Family Guy like with the sound off. It's kind of like that one Mac Miller lyric. I loved it. It's actually part of the reason why I got this installed. It's like, oh, like watching Family Guy with the sound off. Is that how it went?
Watch a Family Guy with the sound off. I quagmire until my pedal. For us, work-life balance is important. We split it right down the middle. Life, work, life.
Well, we like watching Adventure Time and like smoking weed while we work.
So this is where we put Sean Kingston's fat ass. Hey, guess how many people you can fit in this shower? I'll give you one guess.
80, get in. Think of that. So you're right here, then there's me sandwiched up against your wet body, and then another guy, and then a chick, and then him. It's like a train, baby. Look how they fit this fucking pipe in here. Well, it's just chilling. I like to call it my happy little worm. This is like where all the interns sleep, and this is where they do like their polycule thing, like when they're in the mood for that.
It all just kind of forms together in a great big sweat party, and you know, those days are unforgettable. And yeah, a lot of good memories in this room, honestly. You wouldn't believe the roster of people we've had. It was kind of like a sick new world, but we called it sick new leather tightness. I don't think there's any dreams being made here. I think it's all just nightmares.
There's a lot of crazy energy dynamics in this room. I don't understand how a lot of them work, so I try to keep my head out of it personally. But yeah, that's about it, AD. Thank you so much for stopping by.
NeoPunkFM.